He must know something about the Wildcat because he done ran that joint like 8 times already.
Hey, niggas is cheese, bro. Wouldn't surprise me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a
I be
matchup where
screwing
time
up
of
on
Nah, I'm
stopping
possession
this
is
stopping.
sometimes,
beautiful.
honestly.
The
But he kind of
Chargers
like,
top 10
I
in
don't know,
rushing
every
yards,
run he just trying to
going
get
up against the
outside and spin.
Falcons front seven that will need to be up to the test.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
It's just the fact that my shit is getting sniped right now, so I'm hitting X, square, running right past him.
These folks are fired
He
up
talking
as
shit.
their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is fielded a couple
Yeah, everything ain't gonna work on
and
everybody.
a big hit. Knocked down sideways.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the one here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
How's he not fumble that, bro? He running the same like 4 plays.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Let me pick that, bro.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back
This
to get
nigga
through.
been in the same formation, just flipping the shit.
On the headset right now, saying, "We got it going, boys. Let's keep it
I
going."
always get the new stupid people. That's probably gonna be his response. Bruh, I never seen that. He tried to do the precision spin. My guy ran into the back of him. He just sat down, like took a seat.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. Operating from the gun, Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Thank fumble.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Come on.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Looked like like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure.
Let me throw the ball, bro. Why are you fumbling, bro?
So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. On 2nd down.
Guy picks up the ball and immediately starts stumbling, bro. Take that out the game sometimes,
They
bro.
lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move.
Oh, that too.
Off the play fake. Jordan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Bro, I'm not even trying to scoot up like that, bro. What are they doing to me?
They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or
I hate lagging, bro.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And Bryant's kick is good. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. Short boot, take it at the 21. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
What's up with that little shit now?
Ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt
People
his
been
pain, and you
eating
know what was going through
tires
his
or whatever.
head. Tuck
That
it
shit's
away.
not new.
Take care
Like,
of the ball. All the things
why they
you
acting
hear
like that's
all
something that
week
just hit the
in
shelf?
practice.
Oh, I thought it was a snap.
A handoff. Devontae Freeman. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard.
Nah.
35. We haven't seen much from him running the football.
We've been doing
here
that
this
since
first quarter.
12.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty
Y'all
well.
just now getting hit to those. I've been eating those since 2012, goddamn.
Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
I don't get what started that.
From the gun, Jordan. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he almost had it.
Bro, this man is doing the spin every single time he gets the ball, bro.
In the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
How old was he? He was cold with it. Bro, I've never seen that jump work like this, bro. He's running a trap play, just spinning. Exactly, bro. My guys are like falling and all that. My shit is getting sniped, so if I try to hit exit tackle him, I'm running right past him.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and just one. Shift together here from the D-line.
Thank you, bro.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact.
Bro, I've never seen it. This nigga tried to playmaker me, and they actually let me pick it at the corner. Yeah. This dude's cheesy as hell.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Shit, I'm still about to take a loss to him. That ain't going to erase yourself if you lose and get kicked.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Yeah. I had one crazy against 7 yesterday. Like, my guy spun out into open field.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down.
That joint was crazy, bro. I'd never seen that before.
Only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
And my his safety and corner just stood there and watched me spin and take it off. I got hot.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Nah, bro, he was there. Like, he had people there. Oh my god, he had, and he loaded his stick every freaking tackle as well.
Setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know.
I need another division next year. This shit's ridiculous. Yeah, this gonna be my second loss, but it's still, bro, like.
And he's gonna fight his way forward here.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm down 10. Like, I'm gonna need Jesus. I got time, bro, but just the way how he playing, bro, like, I'm not about to get the ball back if I do score with field goal. They hold, I should have 13, I should only be down 7. But I kicked the field goal from like 40 yards, jumped in, stopped on the way down.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Jordan, quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw on 2nd down, Jordan. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle.
But you know Matty needs to reward that in the pass.
My name is Mike.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go, Hunter.
Right side here, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Hunter stripped this nigga at the freaking 7-yard line, and the running back picks it up himself. I have never.
And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, that's some shit right there.
A little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tech McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And a pretty little juke.
What the fuck is that, nice Teddy? Man, you're like 9 years pro at this point. You still can't be throwing trash ass throws like that.
Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Try to shake off the interception.
Oh!
The drive. He'll look to
Almost caught a Hail Mary out of being able to see.
Get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Oh my god, this is annoying, bro.
On 1st and 10, Jordan. Now he's full, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And an update now from up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jordan. And the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And the back goes into motion. Throwing on third and long. Jordan. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Operating from the gun, Jordan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, Jordan. Space to run past the 20. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Looking to throw. Jordan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
In what league?
That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
What do you got?
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Oh.
So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for.
I'm done my game though if y'all trying to do
Let's
something.
do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
What you got going on, Sites?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, you even still in here?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. He goes underneath to Freeman. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
What quarter are you in, Sights? Oh, damn, I didn't realize that you were playing. What about you, Gus?
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
I'll be back
second
for a bit.
down. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Jordan. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely...
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Once on a punt, once on a kick return. Once on a kick return and another time was on
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. From the gun, Jordan.
Oh my God, Verrett, that's you, bro. That was you. God, his quarterback threw that into the dirt.
Run the route tree as many times as you want. Get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. Operating from the gun, Jordan. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what
You need to
happens
be
is
able
just
to
have too
run.
much time
I
to
need to
think.
be able to
He's
stop these
wide
out
open
routes,
now.
but
Here comes
also
the
need to
ball.
be able to
And
have
he doesn't
more than one
concentrate
person
on it.
controlling the
And the
field.
punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head
Yeah,
back
no,
onto the field.
my middle
And a
linebacker
tight
can't
game
always
after punting last
go
time.
into
See if they can get something going
what's the
on this
name though
drive.
for some reason.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Yeah, I know.
this
I
close,
tend to
you
find.
gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They don't be letting me
Solid
do
run
it
on
sometimes for
first
some
down.
reason.
Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
You know,
But I
as offensive
always
linemen,
get it
when the
eventually. It's
guy
just
that is
about
carrying the
hopefully I
ball
have enough
behind
time.
them
And if
can create
anything,
his own space
I
and
just
break
have to
a
do it
tackle
myself.
along the way.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. This is Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
This is
This is
really
what happens
frustrating
sometimes when you
because
abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them
I've been
started
peeping
again
it.
occasionally.
I ain't been
The
trying to force
Chargers on
nothing.
third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon.
That is crazy.
Stop him
But I
on
knew
4th
exactly
and
why
1
that
as they'll wind
happened.
up going backwards. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So we've got a 2nd and 5. In motion right is Jones. To throw on 2nd down, Jordan. The left side completion to
That's
Jones.
so gay, bro.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Motion Julio to the
A
opposite
good
side and sent
pickup
him on
there,
the swing.
26 yards.
And like, linebackers stay with him, but then like he just stops
So here we
staying
go,
with him.
1st and 10 now. It's a give to Freeman running right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They go play action here on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll look to run with Freeman. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. It's a quarterback sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is where you're probably weighing the score and the clock. 3rd quarter, so maybe it's a little early to start worrying about how much time is left in the game. But if you kick the field goal, you make it a 2-score game. A tough balance and a tough decision for any coach to make.
Bryant's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
It's good to be the kicker for the top offense in the NFL, and Matt Bryant was that in 2016. Led the league in scoring with 158 points, but boy, does Atlanta find him valuable. So dependable and clutch.
And he's been valuable in this league for a while. Hard to believe he's been around since 2002. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Yeah.
And on that last drive,
Whoa.
turned it over.
No.
So they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You ain't smell it.
He had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Going deep here for Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
On first down, Jordan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Off play action, Jordan. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here we go. And he motions the wide receiver.
I have never in all my years.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jordan.
Safety.
Curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild.
Nah,
at the end of all
but
that, it winds up a safety.
he swapped his corner places. I mean, not his corner. He swapped his receivers places. If you get what I'm trying to say.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football.
He had him in the slot, but then he moved him to the outside somehow. I don't know if it was the formation he did. He switched the formation. I doubt it. It just happened. Nobody else moved except for those 2 receivers. They just swapped places.
Shift together here from the D-line. Let's go! They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my God.
Is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw. Now he steps away. And he's going to go down again. Vic Beasley. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
The drive will start with a carry by
That's
Devontae
gay.
Freeman.
And why would you run into that, bruh?
Devontae Freeman,
Of course.
they're not gonna get him. Touchdown, Falcons.
Oh my gosh.
Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Complete to Treadwell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. What? Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
Now back to throw.
What the heck was that, bro?
That should do it. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at their own
Anybody watching this game would be like, oh, he threw the out route. I did not throw the out route.
That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
What is this, bro?
Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
And oh, a big collision there. He's hit and knocked backward. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you. And others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Here we go.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 3rd down. That's Gordon, and he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Here's Drew Kaiser now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Oh, the Falcons fly in and they block it.
I have never seen that happen.
And that's a touchdown late in this affair.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens. And that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Gets past one man. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Let's go!
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go! What? Nothing! What? Nothing!
On 3rd down, that's Gordon. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Falcons, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
reached the voicemail.
Yo, what's up? You ready?
Yeah. Let me. I'm about to pull up at Max house. I'll put you over there.
All right.